And here we are, tier 14 of 2019 season of GT4. It's gonna be at Laguna Seca, and we are done with 73%, which means I need one more event completed, as in either win a gold trophy or I can get around that by completing a time trial here, since that also counts towards your completion percentage. So basically, I need one more, right? And the reward is gonna be 20 gold for 75% completion. And if you have won any of these GT4 cars, your PR should be high enough to actually complete this tier all the way through, which would obviously unlock the Hockenheim tier 16. And that's where we're gonna get PR blocked, right, for the last two stages, essentially. Nürburgring and Hockenheim, right. So before that, but if you purchase the car and you're running with a minimal upgrade, then to get 75% completion done, you don't actually need to complete the cup at Red Bull Ring, because I don't know if you guys been following my playlist here for this season, the 2019 season of the GT4. But basically, upon completing winning two trophies in Red Bull Ring, the Laguna Seca is open, which means you can have access to autocross and elimination without meeting the PR requirement for the Red Bull Ring tier 13, which was 62.1. So and in order to unlock that, you needed to complete the spa. So the 75% completion PR is actually a extra 60.4. So maybe near the end of the series, I'll run through the exact number of trophies and gold trophies, of course, and the time trials that you need to complete for each 25% increment. But for now, let's hop into autocross for that 75% completion reward. Laguna Seca, we got and as I kind of talked about it in another video earlier, there's so many cars featured in this season, which is wonderful, and they have different PR, and the difference is significant, enough that, like, let's say the top dog Camaro, right? Actually, you don't need a whole upgrade to complete it, while the others you need extra upgrade in comparison to what you can pull off with a Camaro. So if you had to choose one car for this season, well, you know the answer. It'll be the Camaro. But since I won all these cars through limited time series, except for the Beamer, which was presented to us later last year as I want to say a race day event or track day event, one of those things. But anyway, so they all require PR requirement to win. I guess that's the bottom line. 3 upgrades across the board, right? So 63.5 for the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 Clubsport, Vantage GT4 Aston Martin, always very sharp looking, PR 63.6, right? And then, of course, Camaro, I have it upgraded enough to actually complete the entire season, which requires PR 66.8, as you can see here. And I talked about that upgrade in another video also, so you can check that out. And let's see, Mercedes GT4 PR 63.4. I think Mercedes has the lowest PR in this group. Audi, yes, 63.7, and same for Beamer, the M4 GT4, right? So they're all 21 upgrades, 3 upgrades across the board, except Camaro. I've recently put extra upgrades to complete both the limited time series for this car and the season. So With that being said, how about which card to take? Right. You know what? Let's use Porsche. Start with the first one. Why not? 27 seconds. That seems pretty fast. Boy, can you pull that off? I mean, obviously somebody did. So let's see if I can pull it off. Off track and bumping into that last corner probably wasn't beneficial. All right, still managed to place third, so let's give it another go. Right, looks like Audi and Aston Martin are the top scorers. All right. And change. Time is getting closer, but still third place. All right. Maybe instead of increasing the angle, maybe I should decrease the angle, huh? Imagine that. All right, let's give it another go. Gonna help. Getting like that isn't gonna help. Come on. Just barely. But you know what? Win is a win, so I'll take it. Yes, I have not been bot training through this season, so some of these, all the TSM really, they are independent of bot training, aren't they? So took out a few more extra bars than what it should have costed me in terms of just from one quick autocross event. Took me multiple tries, but eventually got it sorted out for those extra 20 gold here, so let's pick that up. All right, and then final 100% completion reward remaining on this season is going to be 30 gold, so And as I said, I got enough upgrades on the Camaro to make my way all the way. So let's keep going. Elimination next. So let's see if I can keep the car from going into critical condition so I can wrap up this stint at Laguna Seca without servicing or switching the car. I'll most likely switch the car if this car goes into critical condition, but I'd like to try to see if I can complete a tier with a single car. That's not going to help. I don't need to see who's driving what. That was pretty pathetic. In the lead, I can see if I can minimize the service bar usage by just block you off, T-bone. Spare my some 20 seconds of racing here to see if I can save myself a service bar or two. Let's see how well that works out. All right, $4,900 racing dollars, and somehow managed to pick up a few clean race bonus. I suppose that part of that race was clean. And pick up a few fame points as well. And yeah, it's always nice to see the variety of cars in the grid, you know. And ever so slightly in red, but I think that is not too bad. I think I will complete this stage with Porsche. So it's gonna be a long one. 8-lapper, 8-lap cup. PR 63.2 is required, which every car in this tier, in this season, with 3 upgrades across the board, should be able to do this. So, all right, kind of a long format race, 8 laps. See how we do. Rolling start. Here we go. Hello, Porsche. I do miss drafting. I feel like it really needs to be here. Halfway point, not so bad. Looks like we got some slow traffic. Watch how it goes. Make it easier to climb up the ramps though. It's bots have a little bit harder time overtaking cars that they lap. braking there. Just slightly lifting up. Yes. Whoa. But that one definitely needs some hard braking. Lap 6. Alright, with the first place pretty well secured. Let's go how many lap time we can get. I don't think car's damaged too much. Okay, this is a little damage. Never mind. Cracked windshield in the cockpit view is usually a pretty good sign that the performance of the car has been compromised. Damages that happen in the race. Lap 7, minute 12 for that lap. Oh, I thought it was only one. Two cars. That is almost flat out on that thing. That's impressive. Oops. Minute 11. Alright, the final lap. Get the best lap. Minute 10. Alright, that was the best lap. Those 8 laps, Laguna Seca took 9 minutes and 46 seconds and change. That was good long format race. I enjoyed that one. And having some friends to beat was even better. 4,700 fame points for that. So fame point payout, not the greatest, but that's okay. Alright, yep, minute 10:334 for the best lap there. Pretty cool. And now we can put the car in for service. So there we have it. Should unlock the next tier. Hockenheim, right? So pick up another 6,000 racing dollars. So since they are converting, seems like these motorsports section payout into the motorsport dollars. So while this gold is still out there as a reward, I suggest that if you guys haven't completed or made some progress here, I would say definitely, take care of those, especially like exhibition series that's essentially free gold series, right? So, all right, we'll continue on to next tier. So stay tuned and we'll see you guys in the next video.